political unrest, President Mubarak has dismissed his old government, and as of today, he's implementing a new one. We are here in Times Square to see what the people of America have to say about that. Are you aware of the political unrest that's going on in Egypt right now?
I think Mubarak probably has to do more than just replace his cabinet. You know, I think he called for open elections and let the people choose who their next leader should be.
What do you think the world's reaction should be, and/or America's, if there should be any?
Well, first of all, America's reaction I found very, very tepid, very, very weak, especially from Clinton, but also from Obama, in that, I mean, this nation was built on armed revolution. I mean, like, from 1776 to today, it was built on armed revolution, and yet, for some reason, he decides that it's wise for him to say that, you know, we support freedom of speech, and yet we're not really for this armed movement. It's all very weak, and essentially, the world reaction should be that the world should support what's going on at the moment. I know I do. I know that the vast majority of Arabs do. And they see this as an extremely exciting time for a working class, or if not a working class, at least a popular revolution that's not built on like Islam, and it's not built on autocracy or power struggle, but just purely people being fed up.
Actually, I saw in the news, but I have no idea what's going on. I saw a couple of things going on about 30 years, how it's been suppressed and all that, and how they want liberation, but I don't know much about the topic.
Well, as of today, President Mubarak is implementing a new government for the people. So how do you feel it's going to work out for them?
I have no idea.
Did you hear anything about the political unrest yesterday in Cairo, Egypt, and the riots that insinuated?
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did? And today, the new government that's going to be implemented?
No, I didn't hear anything about that.
It's something I would need to know more about before I can. But it sounds like, you know, they've obviously created that response they were looking for.
Did you hear anything about the political unrest that happened yesterday in Cairo?
No. Did you, Mark?
No. Are you guys aware of the political unrest that's going on in Egypt right now?
No.
Today, his reaction to them is to eliminate the government that was standing in Egypt and implement his new one. Do you have any thoughts or opinions on that?
I think that's a lot to take in, and I'll get back to you.
Oil has probably gone up in price just on that news. I haven't checked, but I almost just have to assume that it has. So it's definitely affected us already, I'm sure. Anything that happens in the Middle East is going to affect the whole world. So I don't know what we're going to do about it. I'm sure our government is going to do something. I can't say what it is, so I can't tell you if I agree with it or disagree with it yet.
The political unrest that happened in Cairo yesterday, the riots, and then today the new government being implemented by the president?
I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
I mean, I've heard it's going on, but I don't know what's going on.
Gotcha.
I have not a clue.
Here, people don't seem to know about it. I agree, they don't seem to be as enthusiastic about it, which is a shame because, you know, if anything, when Tunisia started and when Tunisia happened, everyone said, what happens in Egypt is what will cause the domino effect throughout the Middle East. What happens in Egypt is what will change the Middle East for better. Not for better for worse, but for better. And so all eyes were in Egypt. So I expected, you know, the vast majority of people to keep their eyes and ears open. It hasn't really happened.
And then today, the president's reaction to the political unrest is to eliminate the previous government in Egypt and to implement his new one. That's happening today. You have any thoughts on that?
The president of Egypt is doing that?
Yeah.
Well, it seems very sudden, and I don't know if I have a thought specifically that formulated about it. Well, I mean, it doesn't sound right.
So do you think there's any hope for the people of Egypt?
Probably not. Probably not. It's probably going to be a tough road for them.
The people here in New York who are informed on the ongoings of the past couple of days of Egypt and its political unrest are definitely concerned for its citizens and to the future of the government that's been implemented today. This is D-Sin reporting here in Times Square for AboveTopSecret.com on the Street View.